Good morning. It's Tuesday, September 26, about 6 a.m. Central Time. Overnight, the precious metals are weaker after yesterday's sell-off. You have gold down $6 at 19.30, silver down 12 cents at 23.26, copper's down 1 at 3.66, and platinum's down 11 at 9.06. So January will be the front month towards the end of the week. So if you've been in October, you're going to want to roll over to the January contract. I've also said be patient if you're going to add onto any platinum. Wait for that January contract to dip below the $900 to look for longer term value. Now, the headlines that are impacting the precious metal, it's really the negative sentiment across the board in the markets. It continues to grow. You've got the US dollar trend, which has been much like a 45-degree angle since back about 2 months ago. We've really had this acceleration upwards. And also Chinese commodity demand, that really comes into question here. Any kind of stimulus measures they've done have really fallen apart with no real follow through. Many of the times they've implemented stimulus, we've seen the Hang Seng or the Nikkei up about 5% overnight. And by the time the day session starts for the US markets, those markets have already fallen back into unchanged, if not negative territory. So the acceleration in their liquidations continue coming from the funds with 2 straight weeks of outflows on the GLD. So there's just not an environment right now to capture any kind of really bullish sentiment at the moment. Now, it's not that I don't say that lower prices aren't the cure for lower prices. Oftentimes you see some catalyst coming out that sparks a short covering rally, and we all know that every bull market is born out of a short covering rally. So one other news headline that I am paying attention to, the potential government shutdown, as Congress must come to an agreement this week in order to avoid a government shutdown on October 1st. So looking at the different markets here, the current trend and the critical levels for the precious metals, gold is still in a bearish trend. Your resistance points, we're trading right around 1930 as this recording, is 1940 and 1946 above. On your support side, 1926 and 1918 are below. So we are approaching that first level support. You do have the trend reversal point at 1967 and the 200-day moving average above that at 1981. So if we were able to work our way up to the trend reversal point, you'll most likely wait for a series of 1 or 2 closes above the 200-day moving average in order to get confirmation that we're back in a bull market on the gold market. So silver, that trend continues to remain bearish. Your resistance point is 2360 and 2382 up ahead. We're trading right around 2324. Your first level support is 2308. We'll see how they try and defend the 23 level. Silver's level of volatility, though, it seems to cut through these resistance and support levels like a knife. So 2277 is going to be your support level below that. If we get down into those low 22s, I'm going to start looking at longer term call spreads again, and then also implementing some of those 1,000-ounce futures as I see long-term value in silver below that 23 level and well into the 22s. Your trend reversal points, you've actually got the 200-day moving average first, which is 2416, and then above that, 2432. We do have consumer confidence coming out at 9 a.m. We want to see a weaker number, a revision down in order to get some ignition going into the precious metals back to the upside. And the outside markets, they are weaker. You do have U.S. equities. They're pressing near their lows right now, and they remain under pressure. Even though the dollar just up slight a bit, you've got crude oil down 70 cents at 87.45. And treasury yields are down 3 basis points, anchored at 4.5%. So you got any questions, give me a call, 312-858-7303. Remember, futures and option trading does involve risk of loss, may not be suitable to all investors. Good luck and good trading.